naturally, sort of like the mature lady. Just to give you a bit of an example, Julie, she's 80 years old. She's a grandmother of 5, and she has a PhD in chemistry. Now, Julie has been keeping active. Now, I'm getting this information from Joanna Law, the standard issue for all women, from the listener. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to share with you just a little bit of a background to some of our speakers tonight. Now, Julie Coetzee, she's from the UK. She's going to be evaluated by Lorraine Taylor from Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. So they're thousands of miles apart. So with Julie with a PhD, would you like to come aboard, Julie? Now, Julie was born in Transylvania.
34.
Transylvania. So thank you, Julie, for coming aboard. Now, Julie's title of her speech is The Listener. For your entertaining experience while she goes and stands up, please welcome Julie Coetzee with The Listener. The Listener, please welcome Julie Coetzee. Over to you, Julie.
Thank you very much. Who listens to us when we speak or when we express ourselves? That's a big problem sometimes. Some are afraid that too many people listens to them, spies on them. But we, Toastmasters, speakers, storytellers, stand-up comedians, we want to have listeners. We want to have audience. We want to know who looks at us and who reacts to us and how. Because that helps us a lot. I heard sometimes, or read it also, instead of speaking of yourself, think of your audience. My opinion is first to know what you want to tell. What is your passion? And then, of course, you have to listen and to think who is your audience, and also online, where is your audience? Now, let me begin to address the first question, perhaps without the slide, which will come later. Who is your audience? We would like to know each other. And that is why at Witty Storytellers all begin with icebreaker, whether they are very high level or had 2 DTM, everyone begins to tell about himself or herself, so we know a little bit more about them. It is very important to know who is your audience, why. Not to give them what they want. Think of Apple computer. The Apple computer folks don't give us always what we expect. They give us something new, which we need, which we didn't even know we need. But on the other hand, if you try to tell a joke, it is so important to know if those who listen are Toastmasters who will understand the words and the things you tell. Let's say why you joined Toastmaster, which I told you a lot of time to find a man, and that works for Toastmaster. It wouldn't work at all in other environment. Last week in Dublin, I had an audience of Irish older women. So I was a little bit afraid how they will react to some of my things I tell, but I still began telling them, because we have to unite the audience somehow. My name is Julie, I am single, ready to mingle, but perhaps not so much with all you women, because I like best men, and that makes them laugh a lot. So I realized that I can be more daring, more authentic, more honest and don't be afraid of what I will tell. It was true because after 1.5 hours they wanted more and more, which was wonderful. Now, online, where is the audience? A year ago, I asked already to have someone which is called listener. 1 or 2, perhaps even 3. It is so important. Let me tell you what happened to Svetlana. Svetlana is member in Firebirds. She became president of Witty Storytellers Online, and she gave a wonderful speech which she prepared. And then we had a new member, not even member yet, but a visitor who wanted to be timekeeper. She was always there at the front, and she looked like that. It didn't give much confidence to Svetlana. Last meeting, last week in Witty Storytellers, we had 2 wonderful audience. Misako and another Julie New from UK, and both of them stayed online, up the screen, and reacted for every word. They reacted like that, and they reacted, oh, they really reacted, so it helped us so much. The reaction of the audience, the listener, is important. So you have to think of listener when you prepare the speech, of course, even if you have to be authentic to yourself when you do it, and not do a speech only to please the audience. 1 minute goes so fast, Brian, and I have to tell you now, to finish, a short story about the contrary to integrity is hypocrisy. My granddaughter told me, grandson, ah la la, okay. Now, please, I will not tell you because I think my time is too fast going off. Could you, Carol, show the pictures which I prepared about the audience? I want to tell you that even if there are many in audience, Lipman, whom I took just now, last week, the class of how to grow a story, explained us, and that picture shows it very well, how when you listen, each listens differently. Can I have the second picture? And we have many sense we tell about. Of course, there is a voice, the movement, the smell, and so on, but there are many others. And each of us hears differently. So when we speak, we have to tell details, but secret for you, not too many. So each audience adds something to it. And that each of the audience listener can add to the meeting, then you will know that they will remember.
Thank you. Thank you, Julie. Thoroughly loved it. Thank you. Thoroughly enjoyed it, Julie. Thank you very much for blessing us with that story. And it is the audience. It's not the speaker. It is the audience. Thank you for driving that into my soul. Really, thank you, Julie. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Well, after that, we have a speaker from Malaysia. Her name is Viviana Wujaja, and her evaluator is Jeannie Johnson from New Zealand. Again, here we are, thousands of miles apart. Just a little bit